All right, we're diving into some serious flavor today, folks. Gochujang chicken thighs.
Yeah.
And yes, I know what you might be thinking, chicken again.
Right.
But this is different, I promise. This recipe, it's like a passport, straight into the heart of Korean cooking.
It really is.
And at the center of it all,
Yeah.
this ingredient that's going to blow your mind, gochujang.
What makes this deep dive so cool is that we're not just talking about, like, a single ingredient, you know?
Okay.
It's a whole process. The magic is really how it's made.
All right, now you've got me intrigued. We're not talking some factory-made jar of stuff here, are we?
No way. Real deal gochujang, it's all about this ancient fermentation process. So picture this.
Yeah.
You've got glutinous rice, right?
Yeah, okay.
Then you've got fermented soybeans.
Whoa, hold on. Fermented soybeans. Now, I love me some soy sauce, but that's a whole other level.
It is.
What does that even, like, do to the flavor, the
Yeah.
fermenting part?
It creates layers, man, like this incredible depth. You get sweet, spicy, and then the savoriness all at once. It's like they're all playing together. You get that savory thing. It's umami. You ever heard of that?
Umami.
Yeah, it's like the taste, the fifth taste. That savory goodness.
Umami. I got to add that to my vocab. So we're talking each thing in gochujang, it brings its own thing to the party.
100%. Like you've got your glutinous rice, that's the subtle sweetness.
Right.
Then bam, fermented soybeans, that's your savory umami punch we were talking about. And of course, no gochujang without those chilies, they bring the heat.
Man, it's like a whole flavor symphony happening right there in the jar.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder everyone's putting it in everything these days. Not just Korean dishes, right? Like I've seen it in marinades, glazes, all sorts of stuff.
Absolutely. And it's not just a fad, it's because it can do so much. It can be subtle or it can really bring the heat, you know, it depends how you use it. But for us today, we're seeing how it takes those chicken thighs, regular chicken thighs, and makes them the star of the grill.
Okay, I am so down for that. We've got our culinary rock star, that gochujang.
Yeah.
But every good band needs its backup, right?
Bye.
Stock marinade, soy sauce, sesame oil, rice vinegar, honey. This is going to be good.
I like the way you think. Just like a good band, it's all about getting the balance right.
All right, so break it down for me. What makes each part so important?
All right, so you've got that soy sauce, right?
Yeah.
That's your salty umami base, like the bass line, holds everything together.
Okay.
Then you hit it with the sesame oil, that nutty richness. Goes so well with the gochujang, like a good rhythm section, you know?
I'm really liking this band analogy. This is great. But we need some high notes in there somewhere, right? Gotta have those. That's where the rice vinegar comes in.
Exactly. You got it. Rice vinegar cuts through all that richness, brings in that tangy brightness, like the hi-hat, those sharp, you know, defining moments in the flavor.
I love it.
Yeah.
And of course, what's a jam session without a little sweetness, right? Honey, take it away.
And honey, it's not just there for the sweetness either. It does a lot. It adds those round, mellow notes to the flavor, but it's also going to help get that nice caramelization on the grill.
Now you're speaking my language. That's what I'm talking about. That gorgeous char, those grill marks, yes. But hold on, some people, they're not into honey, you know? What about a substitute for them? Got any stand-ins?
Totally. Brown sugar, that's a good one. Gives you a deeper flavor, almost like molasses, you know?
Ooh, yeah.
Or if you want that earthy taste, maple syrup could work.
So many choices. It's like we're making our own custom flavor profiles. You know? That's what I love about cooking. Always room to play around a little. Yeah. But all right, before we go too crazy with the flavors, we got to talk grilling. What's the key to, like, perfect chicken thighs?
Okay, so the grill itself, it's like another instrument in this whole thing.
I like it.
Gas, charcoal, doesn't matter. Rule number one, preheat. Get those grates hot, hot, hot.
Hot grill, happy chicken. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But what about those who maybe they don't have a grill or it's the middle of winter, who wants to be outside? What then?
Good point. You can always use a grill pan right on the stovetop.
Right.
You can still get those nice sear marks, that char, or get this, broiler, like a mini grill right in your oven.
Nice. Options for everyone. Okay, so let's say it's grilling time. How do we know when these gochujang masterpieces are ready for their big debut?
You want that beautiful golden brown color, a little bit of char on the outside, of course, and you got to make sure it's cooked through.
Right.
That means 165 degrees Fahrenheit inside. Nobody wants food poisoning, right?
Safety first, always. But besides the thermometer, anything else that screams, this chicken's ready to party?
Well, you'll see the juices run clear when you poke it with a knife.
Okay.
And the meat, it'll start to pull away from the bone a bit, like it's telling you, hey, I'm done.
Man, you're making me hungry. So we got this incredibly flavorful chicken, but something's missing. What are we having with these gochujang superstars?
Right.
We've got the main course down, but it needs that supporting cast, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what are we having on the side with these amazing gochujang chicken thighs?
You know it. That's key, those side dishes. And with Korean food, it's all about that balance, right? We got those big, bold flavors from the chicken. We got to round it out on the plate, make it a whole experience.
Okay, so what are we thinking? Lay it on me.
Well, you can't go wrong with the classics, right? Steamed rice, that's always a winner.
Yeah.
It's like it soaks up all those flavors from the marinade, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Like a blank canvas, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Comfort food for sure. But all right, what else? Got to have options for people who want something different.
So if you want something lighter, how about some sautéed veggies? Keep it simple, you know? Broccoli, carrots, some snap peas, little sesame oil, maybe sprinkle on some sesame seeds. Done.
Ooh, see, now that's what I'm talking about. And you could really get creative with the veggies too, whatever you like, right?
Yeah.
But okay, what if we want to like kick it up a notch? Something with a little more oomph.
If you want to bring the heat, oh man, gotta go with kimchi.
Kimchi, yes, that's what I'm talking about. That spicy fermented cabbage, that'll wake up those taste buds. Okay, so rice, veggies, kimchi, we're getting theme here.
And that's what's so cool about really digging into a cuisine, you know? It's not just about the individual dishes, it's how they work together, a whole sensory experience, you know?
Right, right. Like we're getting a peek into a whole different culture through their food. Not just recipes, but like history and tradition all in one bite.
100%. Makes it so much more fun than just, you know, following directions in a cookbook.
Absolutely. So we've covered some serious ground here. We talked about gochujang, how amazing it is, broke down that killer marinade, got the grilling techniques down, even picked out the perfect sides. What else is there? Where do we go from here?
That's the beauty of it all, right? This is just the beginning. We open the door, now you got to explore. There's a whole world of Korean food out there just waiting. You ever try bibimbap?
Oh man, bibimbap, don't get me started. That mix of rice, all those colorful veggies, some meat, that perfectly cooked egg on top, and that gochujang sauce. Come on. Best comfort food ever.
Exactly. One ingredient opens up a whole culinary adventure.
Way more than just chicken thighs. Although, I gotta say, I'm craving those right about now.
And the best part, you can do it too. Experiment in the kitchen, have fun, put your own spin on things.
Yes. And share your creations. Let's see those gochujang chicken thighs. Tag us in those food pics.
Remember, it's not just about the food, it's about the experience. Enjoy the process, enjoy the flavors, let your taste buds be your guide, you know?
Couldn't have said it better myself. On that note, happy cooking, everybody.